Oh my goodness. Can you believe we are on episode 200? I can't believe it. I have kind of a fun treat for you today. This morning, well, at least it's morning where I am, I'm on my way to the airport. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I thought I would just talk to you while I was on my way there. So you might hear my turn signal right now. Episode 200. I've been thinking a long time about what I would put on episode 200, what I really wanted to tell you about. And what I really want to tell you about is paper. Do not turn the podcast off. This is going to be a good episode. Did you know that the Organized 365 podcast last week passed 2 million downloads? 2 million. 2 million podcast episodes of the Organized 365 podcast have been listened to. And here's how you guys tell me you're doing this. You find the podcast, you scroll back to the beginning, you listen from 1 to now 200. And on the Sunday Basket workshop class I had last night, the virtual class, someone said, I'm all caught up now, so I don't get to listen to you every day. You need to record more podcasts. Oh, if I could just record them and that's all I had to do, I would record them every day. I would just hand the microphone off and then everything else would magically happen. But I don't live in La La Land yet, but I do love talking to you. So I have a fun announcement. Starting January 1st, I'm going to have a second podcast. I bet you can guess what it's called. Have I told you already on the podcast? I'm very bad at keeping secrets, so I've been telling people. It's going to be called the Sunday Basket. I know. Such a novel concept. But I am having this strong desire to talk more and more and more about paper organizing. And I know not everyone's that excited about paper organizing. So I'm going to move that over into its own podcast, and it's going to be called the Sunday Basket. Because I could talk about paper organizing on and on and on and on and on. And if I have a podcast that's totally devoted to the Sunday Basket and all of the other paper that's in a household, then I could continue to record podcasts like this on Organized 365 just about my philosophy around organization and what's happening in your mindset and other fun organizational predicaments we get into and productivity. Google it. Paper organization. You're not going to find anything on the web. Nobody is telling you how to organize your paper. Color code your files. Put them in binders. That's it. That is the sum total of paper organization information on the market. Not sufficient. This is not sufficient for the paper tsunami that is coming. The paper tsunami that is coming is your own paperwork, plus your parents' paperwork, plus your grandparents' paperwork. Furthermore, we are moving more and more. We are not staying in a home for 60 years, and we can have these deluxe filing cabinets of paper, all these little paper graveyards. That's what I call files. Little paper graveyards, and we go and sometimes exhume a body out of there. We don't need it anymore. What we need is to have everything, all the information that we need, digital and scanned. That's where we're going. That's where the end of this book will take you. It will start with the Sunday Basket, and it will end up with all of your pertinent information in organized, online, digital scanning.